Hello there, I'm Scotty, and you're not. And this is probably going to be a quick review. There's not much to talk about with this movie. We have the WWE Studios film, Bending the Rules, starring Edge and Jamie Kennedy. So the story with this movie is Edge is a cop who's being prosecuted by this. His name is Nick Blades. He's a cop named Nick Blades. He's being prosecuted by this lawyer named Theo Gold, played by Jamie Kennedy. And so he's put off on leave, administrative leave they call it, and then Gold's car gets stolen. It's a car given to him by his father, stolen. So now their mission is to try to find the car, and they have to work together. And okay, I think the movie's okay, but the reveal at the end that it was just his father that took the car and put it somewhere else. And then there's a twist. There's, because there's someone out trying to get him, and there's a twist that is this lady that works in the like the administrative office or the law enforcement office that like he prosecuted her father and something. I don't know. I do think that Jamie Kennedy and Edge have good chemistry with each other. They work well together. They got that. Well, not well. They want the buddy cop type. I don't like you, but we get along sometimes, and it's a stereotypical buddy cop. They go to places, try to get information. Edge is throwing his weight around, and even though he's technically not an on-duty cop right now, but he's throwing it around. Yeah, we have cast members. We have Alicia Witt, who plays the girl who's the twist, character that she's doing stuff, and then there's Jennifer Esposito. Philip Baker Hall, rest in peace. He just passed away, and I saw him. I'm like, oh, he plays Jamie Kennedy's father in this. Kevin Wiseman, know who that is. Jessica Walter plays the mom. Yeah, that's it. They have good chemistry. I think that they're good together. There's really not much to say about this movie, man. It's meh for me, really. Out of all the WWE Studios released films, this is not in the higher echelon for me. You got like See No Evil, The Marine, 12 Rounds. Some people would say they can never get into it. You got See No Evil. I think I said that. Oculus, but this is fine. They have good chemistry. I keep saying that. There's some decent action scenes in here. Ed can be funny at times. Jamie Kennedy can be funny at times. Of course he can. Yeah, there's really not much to say. They go on this search for the car that goes missing. And it gets stolen. Everybody seems to hate Gold just because he's a prosecutor. Do all cops hate lawyers? Because that's kind of weird. They just all hate him. They don't believe him. He's like, tries to tell this cop and he won't listen. He's like, I'll take you into the station. And then he said he's been there for hours trying to talk to someone about the car. And yeah. And then the movie ends with like a meeting. Like, he's in big trouble because he was flaunting around and saying he was a cop and he wasn't a cop. And technically he did it. And then the movie just ends. And yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this is that they have good chemistry with each other. When they argue, when they connect, but overall it's just not worth your time. I know this review is very short. It's less than 5 minutes right now, but I'm just saying, I don't know. Whenever I watch a movie on a mini DVD player, it kind of takes away, but I was paying attention. I was booking my GM and I was paying attention. There's just not much to talk about. It's just them running around the entire film trying to find the car and end up being in a parking garage that his dad put there. There's really not much stuff, but they go from different suspect to different suspect, talking, getting food. There is really not much to talk about with this movie. This movie is 83 minutes. 83 minutes long. There's not much to it, really, so I can't really say anything. It's just not worth your time. This is probably the most meh movie I've watched in this entire thing. But I needed a WWE Studios. I didn't want to do The Marine because I'm going to do the whole franchise eventually. There's not really anything else to do. So yeah, this is very short, 5 minutes, but yeah, it's a short one. So what are your thoughts on Bending the Rules? I don't like doing ones of these short, but there's not much to say. Not going to do this because this is coming out on Friday. So Stephen King will be the Saturday one. And if you're watching this wondering, hey, where's the full moon? If you haven't checked my Twitter, it's on there. I made an announcement. I'll announce it here as well. I am pushing back the full moon Friday until July, so I can finish this up. So I have this week to do it, and then next week, I think, let's see, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Really? Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So yeah, I've like 2 weeks worth of this stuff going through each one. The last one will be next Friday, so then July comes after that, and I can just, you know, start anew. But yeah, so thank you for watching. I've been Scotty, and I'll see you in the next one.